Hi everyone, me again. How's everyone doing? Monday. How was your weekend? Is everyone well? What did you do this weekend? Same questions every time, every video. Listen, I think I'm gonna make 2 videos today because there are a few topics I want to discuss. If you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't, you don't have to. A lot of new people onto the Bad Witch. In all honesty, it makes me nervous as shit because I wonder why. Look, I'm happy. How you people hear about me or whatever, I don't know. But hey, it's good, no? I mean, that's why we have Facebook pages, no? And yeah, the purpose is to attract people, so welcome to my page. And yeah, it kind of scares me because I think, of course, the more people that join, the more people I'm making an ass of myself off, the more I'm putting my face out there. Yeah. Luckily in public I haven't had anyone yet come to me and say, hey, are you the Bad Witch? So yeah. I suppose it's still time, but hopefully not. Anyway, so I want to speak about a few subjects, okay? I have written it in my notebook. So I'm gonna make 2 videos, otherwise it becomes too long, okay? First I want to discuss school. Not a different subject to last time. Last time I picked on teachers, now I'm, and I want to discuss dating and shit like that online, okay? And mind you, a lot of what I speak about is from experience, okay? I'll let you know when I just take ideas out of my ass and decide to discuss them. But yeah, should the public ever decide to publicly execute me, it's okay. Just, go ahead. Remember, like I said in one of my videos, just go straight for the brain, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna talk just a whole bunch of bullshit in the first video, okay? I'm already on 2 minutes and 15 seconds, okay? I'm gonna try not to make it longer than 10 minutes, 15. And then I'm gonna make another video of which I think it's important to discuss marriage, relationship between husband and wives, shit little kids, and no, not old age home. I'll leave the old age home this time. I've spoken about it many times. Can I check my book? Let me check my book. Okay, that's why I have a book. No, not that either. Marriage, mother-in-laws, parenting, and shit kids. Those are my topics for today. Okay, so if you're interested, stick around, yeah? Alright. Okay. But yeah. Okay, so let me start. You know what? Hold that thought. Because I actually decided, I actually want my coffee and I could use a cigarette. My pills are kicking in, but have not fully kicked in. So that's why I want to discuss the shit now. Because when the pills have completely kicked in, then I'm like, okay. I've gotten permission from the people necessary to discuss what I'm going to discuss, and I think it might be interesting, and I know that a shitload of you are experiencing this, so we're going to discuss it. Well, I'm going to discuss it, you're just going to shut up and listen, and if you don't like it, then don't watch the bloody video, go and steal some more memes, and whatever. So, anyway, I shall try not to, well, that's very difficult here, I mean, my mouth speaks quicker than my brain, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go and add to world pollution. I'm sensitive about that, all sensitive people. Anyway, and I shall be back, okay? But I need my coffee. I really had about 5 cups this morning, but it's not enough, so I'm gonna go and have more. Anyway, I just wasted your time with 4 minutes and 15 seconds. So I'm gonna shut up and I'll be right back, yeah? Yeah? That's good, okay. Stick around. Yeah, before I have my cigarette, sorry, I was just looking at my phone. I'm going to discuss friends too, and family, particularly my family, okay? So if you want to know more about my dramatic family, well, they're not really dramatic, maybe I'm the dramatic one, stick around, okay? Stick around. And if you're family members of mine, you want to stick around. Oh yeah. And if you're friends of mine, you want to stick around even more. Because I've got a little something that I want to say and get off my chest for the last 39 years. Okay, I'm gonna go smoke now. I shall be back. Okay, fuck it. I thought, shit, if my smoking should offend your sensitive backside, get over it, yeah? Take some pills! Anyway, so, I want to discuss, right? First of all, let me just get the shit of my soul, of my thing, okay? Let me do it because I wrote it down. So, you know what? When your kids are in school, teachers, and you have kids who are a little more progressive in, like, sports and shit, instead of, like, keeping them backwards with like, the kids who are a bit slower, have you ever considered, like, hey, why don't we make a team where the kids who are a bit faster or whatever, can make one team, because then maybe you'll win more competitions, Like, for example, my daughter is 6. I went to the swimming the other day, and I had to apologize for being a pain in the ass, because I went to a swimming teacher, and I said, listen, because, they force him to hold against the wall and kick their feet, right, because they're still teaching kids to swim. So I went to her and I said, listen, I'm sorry for being a pain in the ass, because I'm not one of those mothers who particularly give a shit. But I said, my daughter can already swim backstroke and she's quite fast. I said, so can't she do it for you? Because, don't you want to, because I thought she can go into team swimming. I mean, instead of fucking 20 minutes holding onto a wall and kicking her legs, been there, done that. She's been swimming since she was born. So the teacher let her do it, and she did it quite good. She made her swim 25 meters. Although, okay, I understand the point that in competitions they have to swim 50 meters. And okay, for my daughter, it's a bit too much. But, with a bit of practicing, she could make the team swimming. So, if you have kids who are a bit better than others, I know that you have to be sensitive about all the children, and every child should get a merit badge, because shame you're going to hurt their feelings and, the sensitivity issues and bullshit. But, when you have a kid who's a bit more progressive in one thing than the others, don't keep them back. Don't keep them back, because you're fucking yourselves. No? I mean, if you want to win school competitions and shit, put the good kids in one thing and the slower kids in other things. Look, I was never good in sports. Fuck. I tried to play hockey. Teacher said, fuck off. This is hockey, not golf. I tried to play tennis. Didn't last. What else did I try and do, which was absolutely... like I said, I could have been an Olympic swimmer myself, but the father dropped dead, and that stopped. I could have been a good cyclist. Father dropped dead. That stopped too. My friend fucked off to Botswana. That was the end of that. Other issues came. But my kids are sportive. My son loves his rugby, and my daughter loves everything else. So, I want to push them, because I don't want them to end up like their mother. Okay? So, yeah. Anyway, so that's off my chest, yeah? Let me take my pen. Take my pen, and I'm going to scratch it off. Okay. The other shit, yeah. Taking here. Anyway, okay, yeah. I'm so fucked up today, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay. I'll be back. Again. Anyway, okay. Seems like today is one of those days of mine. I just read the thing that says, God will send his angels to watch over you, wherever you go. I said, well then, get them a damn GPS and shove a monitor in my ass, because it seems they got lost. Because they can't seem to find me. And then that one where, what? Something about the what the fuck? The guardian angels? Yeah, guardian angels. They seem to have gotten lost too. It's okay. Anyway. Peace and unity. Yeah. Peace and unity. Okay. So, I wanted to speak about men. Men. I'm not a bitch. I'm a nice woman, yeah? But I'm going to say this. And this is more for the girls than for the men. Now, I'm also on Instagram. And remember when I was talking about how it feels like the whole of ISIS want to be friends and men who want me to find them wives and girlfriends, and how it feels like all these American men who want to become friends or whatever flirt with me, although I've said please don't. It seems they're all widowers and with kids, and they're either what did I say they were, engineers or doctors? Yeah. Well, now on Instagram, I'm getting a whole bunch of fucking soldiers and doctors who claim that they're working in Syria and Afghanistan. Now, I usually ask them, shit, you have a hell of a lot of time, if you're a doctor or a soldier, to be on Instagram, don't you? And I said, is your wife dead too, by any chance? Because it seems that there are a lot of dead women out there. Do you kill them yourselves? I don't know. Do they kill themselves? I don't know. But women, use your brain, okay? Half of these people who put a picture of a sexy blonde doctor in a doctor's coat, just because they wear a doctor's coat, anyone can buy a fucking doctor's coat. I can go and get a doctor's coat, put it on and say, hey, I'm a doctor, right? Now, I promise you, half of these bastards, because what's funny is they say they're from the States. Now, of course, I haven't said that to them, because I can only be so insulting. But for people who have claimed to have grown up in the States and gone to university in the States, I'm always tempted to say, for someone who's English, your English is shit. Your English is actually quite shit for someone who claims to have gone to an American school and grown up in the States. Now, you need to notice things like that, right? If someone claims to be English and their English is shit, there's obviously something wrong there, don't you think so? And please notice that half of these idiots who put these pictures of these, blonde doctors or whatever the shit, or of some army guy, they're not. There was probably some fucking sheep herder who lives in the caves of Afghanistan. Okay? Because you can tell by his shit English. I mean, he can't even speak proper English, but he claims to be a doctor from the States. Hello. Okay? Use your brain. Okay? Just play with him a little bit. But don't go and say, oh, daddy, I'm in love. Oh, he says he's a doctor and he's working in Syria as a volunteer. Bullshit. Okay? Don't believe that shit. The internet is not trustworthy. People, I have been... Okay, I was stupid. I was young. I was naive. I've been on the internet since I was 15. I've come across all sorts of characters, okay? You can smell bullshit. You can smell bullshit through the fucking screen, okay? So ladies, open your minds. If a guy says, when a man starts with, hey pretty, hey beautiful, hey gorgeous, whatever bullshit, sweetheart, just block his ass. Okay, block his ass. Block his ass. Yeah? Because a real gentleman doesn't start with shit like that. And men, don't think, oh, okay, thanks for the tip, I'm not going to do that anymore, okay? Because we can still smell this shit from very far away, okay? And what the fuck? It's like you're the KGB. What do you do? How old are you? Where do you live? What town? Jesus, what car do you drive? Fuck, what do you want? My bank details? You want my bank details? How about I give you the fucking pin while I'm at it? You can smell bullshit. The more experienced you are on the internet, the more bullshit you can smell. Start to smell it, yeah? Start to see it. Don't believe the shit. Don't believe the shit. And don't fall in love too quickly with shit on the internet, okay? Because half of these people is all bullshit. It's all bullshit. I mean, who the fuck, if you're a soldier who claims to be a lieutenant or whatever the shit you are in the army, okay? What the fuck are you doing all day on Instagram or on Facebook? No, aren't you supposed to be training? Aren't you supposed to be training to kill people or something? And doctors, aren't you supposed to be saving lives? Anyway, got that off my chest too. I'm gonna cross that out. May I cross that out? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Because as I think topics, I think, oh, I must talk about that, and I write it down. And I go over my topics, and I think, what the hell did I want to say about that? Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Two more things, and then I'm going to shut up. Okay, I'm already on 13 minutes. So much for fucking... Oh, I spoke about that too. Oh, I wanted to tell you about my job interview. Remember I said I was like all excited? Yeah, I want to go. I'm going for a job interview. Yeah, obviously, there's some people who don't know the difference between a job interview and just the information session. Because in the email I got, it's like, will you come for an interview and bring your curriculum vitae and this and that, right? What happens, I get there, 7 men, 2 women. And I'm standing there, I'm thinking, okay, let's see how this goes. Took 5 minutes and then we buggered off. And I was like, what a fucking waste of my time. The amount of petrol that I spent for that shit. You could have sent it in a fucking email or put it on a little video like I am. Thanks for wasting my fucking time. Basically, it was for Take-A-Lot. And you know what pisses me off? And can I just say this to businesses, please? When people are looking for work, do not ask them to go and buy their own fucking uniforms. which costs a fortune, mind you, especially in South Africa, when they don't even know if after a week they're still going to have the job. I know some people who have lost jobs, starting the job, because they couldn't afford to buy the uniform. Now, I had a job like that when I was like, what, a teenager. There's something wrong with the screen. When I was a young adult, I went and I worked in a restaurant in Cape Town, in Cavendish, and I had to go and buy my own waitressing uniform. It costed a shitload of money, and I lasted a week. Because my tips kept getting stolen, and it was just a shit. Even the manager was like, fuck this place. So yeah, they didn't last long, but I spent I spent more on the fucking uniform than I got on my pay and my tips. You can't do that for people who are absolutely poor and in need to find work. You can't ask them, why don't you get a few uniforms, keep them in the back, and when people start, let them use those, and then if they stay, then they can go and buy their own. I mean, come on. This woman who had 2 kids needed a job. She couldn't afford the fucking uniform, so she couldn't go. It's fucked up, isn't it? But anyway, I didn't take this job because the amount of money that I would have been earning would not cover my petrol, would not cover my wages, and to sit 9-10 hours in front of a fucking place for what? I mean, the competition, PE is a shithole, right? PE is like a small little cuckstad in South Africa, right? They call it the friendly city, but it's not. Okay, the only reason why they call it the friendly city is because a long time ago when the ships used to come to the harbours, the little prostitutes used to be like, hello, I'm friendly. And that's what was called the friendly city. But there's fuck all friendly in Port Elizabeth. The windy city, yes, because every day the fucking wind comes. But there ain't shit friendly about this shithole. Anyway, now where was I? I do this every time. I'm talking. No, what was I talking about now? Oh, yes, jobs. But what was I? Yeah, so competition is there's so many of them, it's not worth it. So I'm just waiting for my professional driving license to come. I'm going to apply for a tourist guide or the transport tourists. And that's what I want to do. When tourists come to South Africa, I'm going to pick them up and I'm going to take them places. Yeah, Cape Town. I'm not going to be a tourist guide. I'm just going to take them to where they want to be with a little information here and there. So once I'm a tourist guide, you can feel free to come and I shall give you an interesting trip, yeah? Because I know mountain trails, I know everything from here to the west and to Cape Town. Okay? Yeah. So anyway. Okay. I wrote here, pets better than people and prayers, any religion. Regarding prayer, I see a lot of shit on Facebook about prayer and Jesus this and Jesus that and Muhammad this and Muhammad that. You know what I believe? I think it doesn't matter what fucking religion you are. A prayer is a prayer. If I see a beautiful prayer in Islam, I'll say it. If I see a beautiful prayer in Christianity, we say the Lord's Prayer all the time. My kid learns it. We say it. A prayer is a prayer. Right? There's one God. It doesn't matter which messenger's prayers you use, whether it's from the Quran, from the Kitab Aqdas, from the Bible, from the whatever. A prayer is a prayer. The purpose is the same. It serves the same purpose. So it shouldn't matter what religion you say a prayer from. Yeah? Yeah? No? Yes? Yes. Anyway, so yeah. Can I scratch that off my list? Ooh, I said that. And if you have a problem with that, well then I'm sorry for you, but really you think God gives a shit? You really think God gives a shit? As long as you thank Him and you pray to Him and you do your best and you're a good human being, that's all He cares about. I'm actually part of no religion right now in my life because I don't want that shit. I believe in God. I pray to God. I love God. And my children have to investigate for themselves what they believe in and what they want to be. I'm not going to enforce it upon them. That is a discovery and something for their own souls, which I want them to discover themselves. And if any fucker out there wants to try and indoctrinate or tell my kids, you must be this or you must be that, I'm going to kick your ass. Leave my kids alone. They can decide for themselves when they're adults. Yeah? Yeah? Good. Now that I got that off my chest too. Voila. 20 minutes! Shit! Let me quickly talk about this and then I'm done. Gonna have another cigarette, maybe an ice cream, The next subject is very interesting. I really hope that my family is going to watch. Yes, I can cross it off too. Okay, quickly, last thing. Pets better than people. I'm not going to make this long, very short. Actually, I don't want to talk about that. I'm sure I've mentioned it in another talk before. I mean, that's also a long topic, and I know that all these fucking animal lovers are going to be... And I don't feel like it right now. I really don't feel like it right now. But anyway, you know what pisses me off? Let me just say, okay, I tell this many times because it's true. I used to love animals, yeah? I have 2 dogs of myself, of which were rescued, yeah? I used to love animals a lot. I used to be sensitive. I used to be like these people who say, I love my dog more than people. And until I was in Europe, in Belgium, when I lived there, and I was sitting in a cafe, it must have been 40 degrees. I was sitting in a cafe because it was hot, and I thought, fuck this, I need something cold. And a poor man walked into the restaurant, and he asked the manager, please, can I have a glass of water? The manager started insulting him and shouting at him in front of all the people in the cafe, saying, get out, you're not welcome. I was disgusted. I looked at this and I thought, what the fuck? It's 40 degrees heat outside. This man is thirsty. Just give him a fucking glass of water. God forbid you should give him a glass of water. What happens 10 minutes later? Some old woman walks in with a fucking poodle in her arms, sits down at the table, orders a poodle a fucking chocolate sundae. With ice cream like this. Puts it on the table. Dog puts his fucking little paws on the table, starts licking this ice cream. And I'm watching this and I'm thinking, what the fuck? I was so disgusted. I thought, let me pay for my fucking drink and get out of here, because an animal was allowed in a cafe. An animal on the fucking table eating an ice cream. But they could not give this poor man a fucking glass of water. And that shit, it's just something just snapped in my head that I said, fuck this. Fuck this, I will never put animals above people again. I like animals, but I will never put an animal above a human again. Not that I ever have, but that shit just fucking... I mean, that fucking dog motels, fucking 5-star, fucking pet insurance, fucking the dog breaks its leg and they put it in some special thing that the thing can whatever move. And yet they're people and children and who don't get it, who can't go to hospitals even to get healed, who can't afford medicine. People are like killed that they'll gladly take dogs off the street, but no, let's not take a child off the street. So yeah, sorry, my backside was itchy. Being honest, I'm an honest person. So yeah, that, the reason why I wanted to talk about it was because it always haunts me, and every time I hear this shit about, save the animals and this and that, and if I think about the amount of money that's put into animals, and I'm not talking about wildlife, I'm talking about pets and shit, then I'm like, oh my god. I understand that people can love animals and stuff, and it's fine. But to put an animal above a human, especially a child, no man, that's shit. I mean, no wonder fucking God is sending diseases. No wonder catastrophes are fucking happening everywhere, because it's the only way to get humans to start giving a shit about humans. It's like when God sees, okay, these people are getting a bit fucked up now. It's like, here, have a tsunami, have fucking coronavirus, boom, because that's the only fucking time people give a shit about each other, is when we're in difficulties. You've noticed that, haven't you? It's only when it's fucking Christmas or there's some fucking tsunami or shit that people start to show humanity, They have humanity, or what's it called? Animality, whatever the fuck they want to call that, towards animals. But God forbid we should show it to each other. No? Yes. So I got that off my chest and I feel better about it. Shame. Are you sensitive? Did I offend you? Did I offend your feelings? You want a prescription for 2 testicles? Shame. Listen, I didn't invite you to the bad witch. You invited yourself. I just accepted it. If you don't like me, listen, there's an unfriend button on Facebook, yeah? Press it, yes. Woohoo! Let me not go into politics. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. 25 minutes, I fucked myself. I'm going to go smoke again. Maybe put some henna and play with myself. Not in that way, you sick bastards. I mean with like tattoos and stuff. And I'll be back for round 2. Yeah? Okay. Anyway, love you guys. Bye-bye. See you soon. 20 minutes, yeah? 20 minutes. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye.